From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Five glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. Deontay Hardy to return. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This is Henry on second. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by Flowers. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Jackson throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And it can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hey, Ripley.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Ripley. Attack. Right side.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
15.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Right side.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. A second down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Mahomes made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Mahomes to throw for it. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another run for Henry. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lamar now from the gun. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Bateman hauls it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Out of the gun, Henry. Stiff arm success. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 now. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Throwing deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Trent McDuffie in to pick it up. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
15.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
43!
Throwing is Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Lamar back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow! Hey, 43!
Throwing from near his own goal line. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Short pass brought in. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow!
Play action, Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders, our offensive guys, have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They'll come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him down right along the 30.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Jackson's going to throw again. A massive shot towards the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, 43.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And they pick him off again. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's caught at the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hill now to return it. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. He cuts it back right. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Justin Tucker
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got 2nd down. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
And they send a man in motion. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could...
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Offense up to the line fast.
At their own 12-yard line.
Oops, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. 1st down, here's Lamar. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Fifteen.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hauled in by Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Yellow.
For a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Chiefs 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. The Chiefs have possession, and this final quarter begins with ball on the 45, first and 10.
Go going.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 48. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Back to throw, Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A big gain on the play.
Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is gonna carry on. They'll come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19.
From the red zone now. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he is into the end zone for 2. So that right there turns this into a 3-score game. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with third and long. Lamar back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks down a little more into this one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Yellow. Right side. 15.
Mahomes finds his man Rice. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. We're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A give to Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Ravens looking like they'll start this season with a win. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's brought down for a loss. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. That's cut beyond the marker. Oh, what a stiff arm. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They run it with King Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Real quick.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Lays out, what a catch! Hurry up offense now as time runs down. They go play action, it's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action, Mahomes. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They give it to the back on the zone read. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win as the 2024 season officially gets underway. Our first regular season game together now in the books, Brock. Great work, partner. The first of many, we hope, in our time with EA Sports. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Kansas City.